welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Colts sideline, that's head coach Shane Steichen. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Across the field, the head coach of the Bengals. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And off we go from Cincy. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing from the gun. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythms a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And the fair catch made here at the 15. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. With a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, that was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Look at that power. Deep. Big gain downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's loaded another one up. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught. Nice gain left side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Second and 5 at the Colts 14.
They are throwing it again. Intercepted in the end zone. The rookie from Oklahoma has it.
It's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just...
Let's get to him and take him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
To the air, Taylor. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play, because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
It wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? 3rd and long for him here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. A 3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, right? That brings up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Colts offense set to head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis.
On him quick, and they bring him down. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Option give to Taylor. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Bengals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and next time stuff in the run.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. And he's been one of the players on this game. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Taking a shot deep here. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-zip already.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts ready to take the field. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet. Bengals get to him and take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
6 yards. It's second down.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now it's Taylor. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
It's third down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Called in left side. Free inside the 30. To the 10. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them are GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way all the way across the field. It paid dividends.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. They're going to throw out of the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. All right, after the incomplete pass, let's see what they call here on third and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bengals swell their first quarter by 6.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Seven. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Taylor finds him on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've set it down from the 37th.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's Taylor.
First down, Indianapolis.
Pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's trapped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have second down behind the sticks. Taylor now. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're able to bring him down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
We put a receiver in motion left.
First down, Colts.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, Taylor. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with third and long. Here's Taylor to throw. Short pass brought in. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down, pass coming. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Looks like the bank finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Let's call those East Kate, some growing pains for this rookie kicker. All these kickers making the jump from college to the NFL, well, they got to adjust to a much longer kick. And you know what else they've got to adjust to? The speed and the athleticism of those defenders to block that kick. Let's call this a hard lesson learned.
The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And he sure has put up. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety.
Result of the play is a safety.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. He fields it cleanly. He dodged the tackle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And with each team coming off the touchdown and scoring well early on, we're thinking of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Taylor. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. And they're staring at the 4th down now after that set.
A loss of 8 yards. 3 and out.
Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt this away. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. To throw here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. First call here coming for the shotgun. To the air, Taylor. He brings it in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts trim the lead down to 9. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. He's going to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it at the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
back to throw. He throws deep to the left side. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lead by 14. McPherson had the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
Bengals 37, Colts 22. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Colts offense set to head out. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw.
32-yard line.
Downfield to Warren. He's got it. Hits the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 61 yards. That's good for the Colts. 1st down. 1st and goal.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw here. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts trim the lead down to 9.
Indianapolis.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts getting back to within 1 score.
37. Colts 29.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 9. The Bengals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They'll throw to begin this drive. Connects on the crosser. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Pass play now. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off, Reed Blankenship. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He started on the ground. Taylor dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now it's Taylor. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete Incomplete pass.
Number 44.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Reed Blankenship on coverage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And long.
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He fields it from the 8. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Flips it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this to about the 43. That one hits for 30. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. They'll throw it. That's low and bounces short of his man. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Taylor. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. To the air on 3rd and long. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Loss of 6 yards. Another 3 and out.
that's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lead by 14. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
Bengals 44, Colts 29.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Taylor now. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. That may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd down from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it's 3 and out.
So out now comes the punter. And this will come from just inside his end zone. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Back to throw now. Trying for the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points.
Colts 29. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Colts are ready to take the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's Taylor. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the crowd begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Taylor. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead.
Colts 29. Evan McPherson, the kickoff.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Gould on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock, coming off that pick six that just made the hole there in deeper. Back to work they go after the interception. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second down.
Here's Taylor to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get to him again. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
A loss of 8 yards. 3 and out.
Their punter making his way out now. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. Sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Throwing from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I try to remind you at time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with second and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bengals trying to end this before the final quarter. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 65, Colts 29. Evan McPherson to the kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Throwing, Taylor. Bengals get to him and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. To the air, Taylor. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 17.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Colts ready for the punt. They could really use a good one here. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. They try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for them. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Back now, pressure coming. That's caught for the first. Up to the races, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals piling onto the scoreboard yet again. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
72, Colts 29. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts offense set to head out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Going now on 1st down. Bengals get to him and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's 4th down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Punting muted out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Absolutely fires this one right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. From the gun, Taylor. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Third and long for him here. And he's dropped. Thank God there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. They're up now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Bengals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he is continuing to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so... borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Shoves him off. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Colts are ready to take the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
7-yard gain. And the Colts first down. A gain of 7. And the Colts first down.
Motioning him from the slot right. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit and hit a 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taylor. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators. who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
For a Colts first down.
Run here with Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running from the gun here. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now looking to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Loss of 4 yards. And it's 4th down.
Punt team on the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock. They're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2.
Here's Brown again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down. Here we go with Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from 43.
And the Bengals first down.
They'll run again with Brown. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across 50.
Down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Makes it
Yardage run here for Brown. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Down, they need 7.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and goal.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and
It's a gain
goal.
of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Running for it with Brown. It's not even heard this before, Brown. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals are running them out of the building. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20.
They're going to throw out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ted Surtain has it.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mostly, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Back to work after throwing the pick. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Taylor now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Maxwell Hairston on the coverage.
Here's a throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Another try on the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Cameron Bynum on the
Oh,
coverage.
Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. We saw undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10
Air it
yards
out
to
on
go.
3rd. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the